The Galactic Council had studied thousands of civilizations before humanity, and every single one followed the same pattern. Advanced species relied on strength, technology, or numbers. Weaker species surrendered, adapted, or disappeared. By the time humans were discovered on a small blue planet at the edge of the Orion Arm, the Council had already classified them as insignificant. Humans had no natural weapons, no armored skin, no enhanced senses, and no psychic abilities. Their planet was violent, their species divided, and their technology crude compared to the rest of the galaxy. The Council decided that humanity would make an excellent test subject for integration, which was a polite word for controlled submission. The first contact fleet arrived above Earth without hostility. Massive vessels blocked the sun as they entered orbit, projecting a single demand across every human language. Humanity was ordered to surrender all military capabilities, dissolve national borders, and accept galactic governance. In exchange, they would be allowed to exist. The Council expected panic, rebellion, or collapse. Instead, humanity asked for time. 3 days, the Council laughed, but agreed. In all recorded history, no species had ever used negotiation effectively against them. Humans would be no different. When the third day ended, a single human ship approached the flagship of the Council fleet. It was small, unarmed, and outdated. No shields. No weapons. Just a simple vessel carrying one representative. The Council observers watched with amusement as the human entered the chamber alone, wearing no armor, no technology, and no signs of fear. The human introduced herself calmly and thanked the Council for their patience. Then she asked a question no species had ever asked before. "Before we surrender," she said, "may we explain what kind of species we are?" The Council allowed it. Curious, more than cautious. The human explained that humans evolved on a planet where survival was never guaranteed. Their world had earthquakes, storms, predators, diseases, and extinction-level events. Every generation lived knowing that the planet itself could kill them without warning. Survival was not a privilege. It was a constant battle. She explained that humans had fought creatures stronger than them, environments deadlier than space, and each other more brutally than any alien war recorded in Council archives. Humanity did not evolve to be strong. It evolved to endure. The Council dismissed this as poetic exaggeration. That was when the human requested permission to show evidence. The lights in the chamber dimmed as human data filled the air. The Council saw footage of humans walking on the surface of their moon without protection beyond fragile suits. They saw humans sending machines into the crushing pressure of gas giants, into radiation storms, into the void between stars. They saw humans survive plagues that wiped out millions and still rebuild. They saw humans lose wars, cities, and entire civilizations, only to rise again with sharper tools and harder resolve. The human representative looked directly at the Council members and explained the truth they had missed. "Every species you have conquered relied on stability," she said. "Humans evolved in chaos. We don't need control to survive. We adapt without permission." The Council remained unconvinced. Technology mattered more than spirit. Humanity still stood no chance against galactic power. That was when the human smiled. She explained that humans had already accepted the possibility of extinction long before alien contact. Every nuclear weapon, every climate crisis, every near-miss asteroid had trained humanity to think in terms of worst-case scenarios. While the Council studied humanity, humanity had studied the Council. The human revealed that during the 3 days of delay, humans had not prepared weapons. They had prepared contingencies. Human engineers had identified weaknesses in the Council's faster-than-light navigation systems. Human mathematicians had discovered patterns in Council communication protocols. Human psychologists had analyzed alien decision-making and predicted the Council's response with terrifying accuracy. Then the human delivered the final statement. "We didn't come here to fight you," she said. "We came to warn you at air signal." Human probes that had been hidden in the asteroid belt activated simultaneously. They transmitted a harmless but undeniable signal that temporarily disrupted the Council fleet's navigation systems. No damage, no casualties, just silence. For the first time in recorded galactic history, the Council fleet was blind. The humans spoke again. If we wanted war, you would already be stranded in space, not destroyed. Stranded, humans don't win by annihilation. We win by making sure our enemy never recovers. The systems came back online moments later, exactly as promised. The human made humanity's offer clear. There would be no surrender. No submission. Humanity would join the galaxy as an equal or not at all. Any attempt at domination would result not in immediate retaliation, but in long-term resistance so adaptive and relentless that the cost would outweigh any possible gain. The Council finally understood the mistake they had made. Humans were not the strongest species. They were something far more dangerous. They were survivors who refused to stay down. The Council voted unanimously to recognize humanity as an independent power. Years later, as humanity expanded beyond its home system, younger species would ask why the Council treated humans with such caution and respect. The answer was always the same. Because humans don't need to win once, the elders would say. They only need to keep standing. And humanity always does.